hello, hi, everybody, Diane. How is y'all? So, I think I figured out the problem as to why my recent streams have been scuffed. The answer is fucking Norton. And for anyone wondering why I even had Norton in the first place, it was one of the things the software that, allows me to modify the RGB for my motherboard, along with all the drivers and stuff that I needed to install. It also installed Norton 360 for gamers. Apparently, one of the things it has is game optimization, which is apparently bad for streaming. Also, hello Xer. How are you? So yeah, TLDR, I had to uninstall that software. And yeah, hopefully I will no longer have the reconnecting problems I had. Because that would kind of suck. If they kept going on. When I ask for it to specifically not keep going down. But yeah. Along with that, my mom is also getting her new car today. So yeah. I am very excited for today. Because we are redoing the stream I tried to do on Friday, but couldn't because it basically just went 35 minutes before going all fucky wucky. But other than that, hopefully today does not have those issues. And the only issues I have are just skill issues. Cause your girl does not want stream to have connection problems, cause that can really fuck with your stream. And like, if you're like me and you want to get to affiliate, having a stream with connection problems and like constantly going in and out can kind of be detrimental to your performance. But yeah, hopefully that does not happen again. I have my water with me. And I like to mention that I'm also on my period, so if I seem a little it's probably because I'm on my period. Ironically, I was also on my period when I tried to do my Cuisineer stream. But I like to be completely fair with that and mention that I kind of like, am able to somewhat choose when my period happens because I'm on birth control. And birth control kind of like helps allow for such things to happen. Or at least you can choose, the time frame that you have your period. Yeah. So I need a bunch of wood. And mostly just wood. Both normal and crystal. So 3x2. Which means I can probably like... Eh. There we go. And acquire those. So... I'm going to... do that. Now... Hello, Atomic! How are you? How's you doing? I help it. The dude! Yeah. I'm doing quite well. Mostly just trying to redo a stream that, you know, ended up being kind of like fucked up back on Friday when I tried to do it. Yeah. I'm glad you liked my VTuber model. Yeah. I made this model entirely by myself, just using a whole bunch of tutorials. But yeah. Hopefully with my 2.0, which is getting very close to completion. Oh god, I have hiccups. But yeah, hopefully my 2.0 is done! And I have learned from my mistakes from making my 1.0, which is this model. And hopefully the other one ends up being a little better. Hello, Smiley! Wah! Fire! Wah! Wah! Fire! Wah! Wah! Fire! Wah! But anyway, I'm in the completo swamp so I can get a lot of the crystal wood and regular wood and completo. Because that's kind of needed for, like, either upgrades to the restaurant or getting new furniture. You just finished your music production studies today? Well, let's go! But yeah. You loved it so much. Wish you would have done it for longer, for like a year. Yeah. I mean, I was about to say hopefully you can do it without breaking the bank, but then I realized that was probably like a very American thing to say. Because tuition over here, on this side of the pond, is expensive. Like, especially if you want to go to, like, a very good university. So... I probably need to upgrade my throwing plates as well. It's expensive over here too. However, your studies was charity funded and it was only for a few weeks. Yeah. I probably need to try and like apply for some scholarships when I transfer. Or to, you know, a university. Because that's kind of like my plan. Like, I'm going to, like, transfer to a 4-year so that I can complete my bachelor's. The going rate for uni over here is 21K-ish. That's a lot. I mean, hopefully you don't end up going into debt over if you ever want to do it for longer. Because that would be kind of bad. If you kind of like had to go get a loan and you end up accidentally getting a bad one with like really high interest rate. And therefore, you're gonna have to pay a lot out of it. Yeah. But hopefully, if I ever, like, go into, like, professional corporate work, like, if I ever work for, like, a game studio, having a bachelor's degree will hopefully make me a little more desirable as an employee, and I get paid better. And, like, yeah. They only do it for a few weeks usually. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, you wish you had the money and stuff for a real university education? Yeah. I mean, depending on what you do. Smackerel, yeah. I mean, I don't know if this is really a thing in the UK. Hey, but I know for at least here, there are a whole bunch of scholarships that regularly people usually don't really think they can, like, use them. And therefore the money goes unclaimed and, like, millions of dollars of scholarships end up being unused. If scholarships are a thing in the UK, I'm sure you can probably find some. Just make sure that you have a really, really good essay when you apply. If, you know, that is required for yours. You don't know where to look? Well, you can always figure out a place. Yeah. But yeah. I'm sure there are, like, a few scholarships out there in the UK for, like, LGBT students. And you can probably, like, use those. Because I know for me, if, you know, I'm at a point where my, you know, if my, like VA, the amount of VA paid money is running out, I'm probably going to apply for a bunch of scholarships. In fact, I probably need to, like, go and see if you probably think about it next year. You got arsities. Yeah. Yeah. Also, apparently there is a coloring for cats that is named after mackerel, like the fish. Which I only really know about it because I follow this gimmick blog called What Color Is That Cat? And a very common It's like a type of tabby color. Like mackerel tabby and broken mackerel tabby. In fact, I did submit one of my cats to the gimmick blog. Which... if I gotta make this a little smaller. I submitted this guy. I submitted him to the cat color or detector. And they said that he is a broken mackerel tabby. He's a bitey boy who has no cat social skills and wags his tail like a doggo. And he kind of just adopted us. He was a part of the cat distribution system. And he chose us as his humans. So yeah. Yeah. I took this picture while he was on top of my ribs. Like, giving me emotional support. Because my ribs were, like, really killing me. Yesterday. And he was just like, hello, hoi, I come here to assist you, hoi. So he purred profusely while making biscuits on my ribs. And I took this picture as he was, you know, making biscuits on my ribs. It did help, by the way. But, yeah. So, that cat is a very silly little guy. Yeah, biscuits. He do the snurgle. He do the snurgle. It's a piggy. Let's go check it. You have the puppy now, and who loves to give you kisses and nibbles. Yeah. Dang it. And Sugarcane. I love drawing little characters now, like your head over your heels over one character you made now. That's one of the things about making original characters. Sometimes they just absolutely take over and they just become your little blorbo. They just turn into a little skrunkle of your own creation. And also, apparently, like, creating stuff, like, helps with, like, long-form dopamine, which is, like, the stronger dopamine, apparently. And apparently, it can be a sign of, like, depression if you stop, like, making things. Like, if you usually, like, create things, like, if you write stories and stuff. Her name is Aibao, and she's an eyeball with the little shadow arms and legs. Yeah, apparently, like, if you stop creating for, like, a long period of time, it can be a sign that you're depressed. And honestly, I feel like that's a good way to, like, understand the impact of creating your own stories. Like, even if it's something you don't share with anyone, or you only share with, like, a few people. Like, if you don't do it professionally. Like, it helps provide dopamine that is, you know, long term. Like, of course, consuming media does give dopamine. But creating stuff, like, especially fanfic, like, or, like, your own little stories involving your own characters, can be a sign that you're doing well mentally. Or, like, can even help with, like, improving your mental health. Because, you know, creation. In fact, it's probably why there's a lot of art these days. And, you know, a lot of creators who, like, genuinely create things. Because, you know, part of it is a love for the medium, but also because, you know, creating things can help, you know, with the dopamine and serotonin. And I think, yeah. If you locked yourself in, you'd make comics with your characters. Yeah. I mean, I am kind of myself locking in on making a novel with some of my own characters. But, to be fair, part of it is, like, because I've already been planning on doing the novel anyway. Like, it was already something I planned on doing. Like, I plan on making it both a game and a novel. Like, a light novel which has images and stuff. I'm already kind of locking in on that. But right now I'm kind of, like, at the beginning of, like, the story. Which I'm going to be doing a bit of it on Wednesday as well. Like, I'm going to try and finish writing the chapter that I started on last week. And yeah. And next week I'm going to be doing that, and also starting a new game that is coming out on next Wednesday, which is Infinity Nikki. Originally, I accidentally thought that it, you know, was going to come out on the day I had physical therapy, but apparently it comes out on the day I don't. So I'll be able to play it. But yeah, TLDR, creating, you know, original stuff is very good, or even if it's like fan fiction, it is very good for your mental health to do that. But like, especially for like writing fanfic, which is something I kind of like had to stall with over like a few months. Like, I kind of like stalled, you know, creating fanfiction for like a year or so. Like, I did do some fanfic writing a little bit, but not really during the year of 2023. But this year, when I got into the Transformers fandom, I really started writing fanfic again. And, you know, connecting with people in the fandom. Which has honestly been a very positive experience for me. Which I haven't really done that with, like, fandoms since, like, before the pandemic. Because, you know, like, as a disabled person, it can be kind of hard to, like find a place, you know, in real life that, you know, you haven't heard of Transformers in ages? Yeah, and, like, a few months ago, Transformers 1 came out, and it's really good. Like, it's peak. And, like, that kind of, like, helped revitalize the Transformers fandom. And also, it was some, you know, it has helped introduce some new people into the fandom as well. Including some, like, pretty big artists, like Crumb. Which, I'm going to confess something. I knew about Crumb beforehand, but I did not make the connection between their Tumblr account and the fact that they're also like a really big creator on Twitch. Which are like general streaming and stuff. I did not make the connection until recently. Because they've also been drawing a lot of Transformers 1 content. Including the redraw of that one scene where Optimus hugs Bumblebee in G1 with Transformers 1 and Optimus Prime and B127. Which is honestly just really wholesome, man! Like, I really need to follow Crumb, don't I? But yeah. The Transformers 1 fandom has been really, really fun. Like, the Transformers fandom, I've been connecting more with people in the fandom than I have in, like, any other story, like, that I've kind of consumed. Like, any other thing that I have consumed over my time on the internet. You remember playing the Transformers games on your DS and literally driving around and beating up bad guys? Yeah. Transformers is, like, really fun. And yeah. I probably need to join more Transformers themed Discords, if I'm going to be honest. So that I can interact with more people in the fandom. Because there was one that I was in, but due to a little bit of, like, drama and controversy, the And the fact that, you know, the owner of the server was, you know, a kid, like, in high school, I think. If they weren't really able to, like, handle some stuff. And eventually, for some time, I was, like, without, you know, a Transformers Discord, but after some time, I came upon a relatively smaller Discord. Or do you know? And I kind of, like, ended up kind of, like, befriending some of the people in there. Like, it was very much a positive space for me. And I'd like to mention something funny about the Transformers fandom. A lot of people in the Transformers fandom are actually trans people. So, like, taking Transformers literally. Yeah, positive spaces are indeed good. Like, I know more trans guys in the Transformers fandom than I do, like, in any other space. And I find it kind of funny. Especially since, like, there's kind of, like, a bit of a joke about, you know, transgender and Transformers. Like, because, you know, trans... Which I honestly find kind of funny. That, you know, a lot of people have... You know, a lot of people, you know, who are in the LGBT are fans of Transformers because, fun fact, there are some trans women characters in Transformers as well. And there's, of course, Nightshade, who is non-binary and uses they/them pronouns, which apparently triggered Fox News. Like, imagine getting pissy about a robot who does not comply with human gender norms. Imagine throwing a fit over that. Me accidentally eating the Allspark instead of your estrogen. But yeah, there are like 3 trans femme characters in Transformers. And I'm specifically referring to the IDW comics for this. I'm sure there are, like, other Transformers characters elsewhere, but I only really know of those in IDW 1. And those are RC, Anode, and Lug. And fun fact, Anode and Lug are actually... They actually get married in the continuity. Like, so T for T romance. I need to go to the Frozen Fjord again. Yeah, gonna get some noms. Go get your noms! Acquire noms! But yeah. Ironically enough, when I mentioned this to another trans person that I know, on social media, they mentioned that, you know, like, when, so, it was, like, during the You Laugh, You Lose challenge thingy that I sent some, like, stuff to, including, like, Transformers stuff, and I sent a scene from the first Transformers generation that involved RC. And they kind of, like mentioned that RC gave off trans women vibes. And I like to mention that that show is from like the 80s, so probably like something like Hindsight. But you know, I find it funny that Artsy eventually becoming a character who, in one continuity, is confirmed to be trans. I find it kind of funny. That, you know... I mean, of course, this could be like an influence of, you know... Oh, how insanely LGBT the fandom is, because... Like... Especially the IDW 1 continuity is, like... insanely the LGBT. Like, most of the canon characters who are in, like, canonical romantic relationships are, you know, gay. They're the homosexual. And I honestly find that pretty cool. Because, like, the Transformers, especially like Megatron and Optimus Prime, they're kind of like the epitome of like tragic old man yaoi. That's kind of what I've heard it being referred to as. Like, especially Transformers 1, I've heard it being referred to as like the ultimate hit divorce. Like, Transformers 1 is basically just like Transformers, the divorce of Megatron and Optimus. But yeah. There's like this video by a creator in the Transformers community, kind of like explaining some of the LGBT characters and like a lot of the LGBT representation. But yeah. And also, RC is like one of the most formidable characters in like the entire IDW 1 continuity. And she's also gay. Like, canonically, she is, you know, like, she canonically ends up with a female Transformer character in the IDW 1 continuity. And Optimus kind of like sacrifices himself for the lesbians. Which I honestly find kind of funny because with Chris Hemsworth playing Orion Pax / Optimus Prime, and doing a very good job, mind y'all. Like Chris Hemsworth did a very good job as, you know, the character. But I find it kind of funny that he kind of like sacrifices himself for RC and her girlfriend so that they could have a good life. Because they, you know, had each other, and Optimus Prime considered himself to have nothing to really live for. So he just kind of like threw himself into the void. Which is pretty interesting. I probably need to go to the frozen fjord again. I have too many eggs. And not enough rice. There we go. Oh. And I have an achievement. Chef Cook-Off. Caviar! Well, gee. Enter the cookie arena. Oh, God. Okay, I don't have any throwing plates. Ojicha! I probably need to, like, do a day of, like, opening up the restaurant. So I can get extra money for, like, upgrading and getting more furniture. I'll get this. So... I don't have enough for the large growing glowing crystal table. I do have enough for some of these. I think I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to go stock up on the boba. So, all these are at maximum. Oh, that's the cooking arena. But I'm going to go to the Frozen Fjord first. Because there's a lot of stuff that I need. Because some of the stuff that, you know, I can only get here, I am very low on. Like, you know, crab. There we go. We got prawns. And I also need a bunch of the moonstone and saltwood. So I'm going to focus on the stuff that I'm low on. And stuff that I kind of need in abundance. So mostly like acquiring what I need the most. I'll probably like focus on like other stuff later. Right now I'm just going to stock up on all the ingredients that I'm low on. Because I know I need more tough meat. And I also need to get more money so I can upgrade in my fridge and stuff. And yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I also need a whole bunch of rice. So... Mm-hmm. So I can probably like dispose on what I have like dispose what I have more than 100 of. At least for like the ingredients. for the materials, I can, of course, you know, have more. Like, if I have more than 100 in my inventory, I'll start throwing them away. Yeah. Focus on what I'm low on. I probably need a whole bunch of. Dang it. Now more. Also, I did kind of like make some changes to my Steam profile. Because originally it was my profile wall picture for my Steam profile was the art I made like back in 2020. Then I changed it to something I redeemed with points. And now I changed it to, you know, what my current profile picture is right now. Tomates! Tomates! So yeah. That's kind of like what I'm doing. I do not need eggs. Also, hello Fanford, how are you? I'm doing quite well. My mom's getting her new car today. And I plan on getting her a bunch of magnets for Christmas for her car and decals and stuff. So yeah. Probably gonna get like a lot of cat themed ones. Hey! Fountain! Yippee! So yeah. My mom's been kind of like thinking about getting a new car for some time, but now she kind of like decided, you know what, I'm gonna get a car because right now how the oil problems in her car are like getting kind of very noticeable. So she bought a new one, and she's bringing it home today. So, yeah. I already have a bunch of, like, potential, like, car magnets that I plan on getting from my mom. And now we just go here. So I'm just gonna go all around here. And acquire all the materials. Mm-hmm. Now we'll go. I gotta get more prawn. Oh, there's an arena over here. Oops. Welcome back, Atomic. Hope you enjoy your nom noms. So now we just acquire all the materials. I really wish you could, like, have more, like, inventory space in the game. Like, because 40 is not enough. Like, it's not. Like, this is not enough for me. We're just acquiring a bunch of crabs. Yeah, more food pockets indeed. We need more of them. More food, space. And space for wood and stone. I definitely don't need any more eggs. Just gotta stretch. I have 115 saltwood and 145 moonstone. And I've acquired a bunch of rice as well. So once I get, maximum inventory filled with complete stacks of, all the stuff, I'll return, put everything away, and do a rest. Also, your mom's has potato. What is the potato? Nice. Yeah, that is indeed a sturdy fish. It is, after all, a mackerel. Fuck! I fail! Hmm. Hmm. And there we go. Hey! And there we go. Hmm. Dang it. Dang it. God dang it. Also, apparently Cuisineer is coming to the Switch this year, I think. Or in like 2025. I don't know. Okay. Oops. Oh, hi, Sabrina. The angry calico is in my room. The angry baby. Mm-hmm. Also, I probably need to go fill up my cat's dry food after this. All right. And there we go. Dang it! And throwing plate acquired. Dang it. So let's return. No worries, Sabrina. I'm going to feed you. She jumped on my bed. The Ingody bye-bye. And there we go. Okay. There we go. Alright. I'm going to go do my intermission now, since it's been like an hour and a half since I started streaming. I haven't done an intermission yet. I'm gonna go walk around, fill up my cat's dry food bowl, and I'll be back. What? What? So... What should I do? I need to go to the cooking arena. But something I do need to do as well is that I have to like go do a day of restauranting. So that, you know, I can have enough money to upgrade all of my stuff and acquire more furniture. And along with that, I probably need to, like, try and, you know, do a reroll on the low health damage ability. Or the shocking dash. So, yeah. So tomorrow Alder will be closed. So probably like that might be a day where I can like do some work on acquiring materials. But oh, the trader's here. What do you have? Patty meat goes in here. So I think I might go into the Mala Caverns in order to like get some more stuff. Specifically the tough meat, because that's the one place I know I can reliably get it. And other than that, you know, some other stuff. Because one of the big things is, you know, being able to like acquire everything that I need. And once I'm able to acquire all the stuff I need, I'm probably going to like do a day or two of just opening up the restaurant. Then, yeah. Alright. Mother Caverns, here we go. And we got tough meat immediately. So for like the materials and stuff, I'm probably going to like throw those away so that I have more space for, you know, the ingredients. I'm going to try and at least get one stack of the tough meat. And probably like any other stuff that I need. So probably throw away the egg. Potato indeed. Dang it. Mm-hmm. 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 So we're getting close to 1 full stack. Yay! Big potato acquired. Ooh, boots. You always like cheese in your baked potato? Yee. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Here we go. The fish is superior, indeed. So... gonna do that. Mm-hmm. They don't die from fish, they die from disrespect. Indeed they do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yay, fountain! But I don't really need it right now. Oh, there's another. Here we go. Time to fix the room once more. I won't go do that. Lush tsunami. Indeed. Dang it. Here we go. So I have 31 tough meat. Alpha Bully. So we're getting close to halfway. So we're crayon time, guitar time. Hello, Togoroni. So like 2/3 of the way there. We're almost done. There we go. And that is full inventory. So guitar sound. Oh, there was another. I didn't realize there was immediately gonna be another. Yeah, I'm fighting with the fish in a lava cave against chilies indeed. Yeah, this is technically a cooking game, but it's also a dungeon crawler. Well then. Guess I can return. Yeah, you have to kill the monsters in order to get the ingredients. So then you can go to open your restaurant and, you know, get cooked stuff so you can get money to upgrade some of your stuff. And it's kind of like the gameplay loop. Yeah, you actually technically yes and no. You pay someone to and give them the materials to upgrade your restaurant. so that you can house more customers and even, you know, more stuff to like cook with. Can you pay them with chicken nuggets? I don't know. You can customize how it looks and where things are located. Yeah. You can indeed do that. And you can also do a lot of other things. Is the fish a really good weapon? It's not the best in terms of damage, but I like it because I'm not a big fan of the tenderizer. Oh, but this gives me extra HP. Cool. And you also need the wood and stone in order to like upgrade some of the stuff that you have. Yeah, it's fast but does less damage. Yeah. So let's upgrade this one. Yeah, this mackerel. So and there's also a place in Pael that you can like kind of reroll some abilities for some of the equipment that you have. So I'm going to go do that with my boots. There we go. And return tomorrow. Close on bitter. So What does it mean that it's bitter? Well, that's like the day of the week. They're like, the days of the week are based on like flavors. So like, for example, so it's sweet, sour, umami, salty, and bitter. Those are the days of the week in the game. But for now, we open up the restaurant. So, I can't move around while the food is cooking, yeah. So yeah. And there's also rush hours, where you'll be very, very busy, but you will get a lot of money during the rush hours. Yeah, for now, I'm going to be doing a lot of this. Oh, and there's a noble character. Noble characters like this, you kind of have to serve them yourself. And steamed rice. But for now, I must focus. So, that is for you. This is for you. Also, the noble characters, they don't serve themselves. You have to serve them. OMG, Spider Dash! Well, Well, kind of. And sometimes the nobles, like the higher ranked ones, will order a second course. And bread for the little kiddo. What level is my restaurant? My reputation level is 20. Yeah, 7. The reputation level is 20. Yeah, I'm not fully sure. I think it's like 7 or something. I'm not fully sure. But the restaurant level, it's probably like 7 or something. Yeah, the next level will increase the kitchen area. Yeah, I'm halfway there indeed. No, it's not really a spoiler. Hmm. Hmm. Getting really busy out here. Alright, there we go. A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thinking. Yeah. Burger. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh god, the nobles. Sorry, you're not gonna get a second course. Sorry, we can't do that. We're about to close. Now we gotta wait. And we made a bunch of profit. Mm. And there we go. Alright. Now... So... Alright. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Now I need to go back to town. I don't have enough wood. So... I think I'm going to... So there's stuff I'm most definitely low on. And there's some stuff that, you know, I probably need to acquire. Like wood. Hmm. Yeah. Alright. Hope you have a good night, Atomic. So I need more pale and fatty meat. So I think I'm going to go to the Green Ruins. But first... Now we go to the ruins. And my main objective is to get, like, wood. And just generally stock up. Because I most definitely have stuff I'm pretty low on. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, what? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm. I only have 3 tough meat. Oh god. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, that is an upgrade. No, it's not. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Oops. So we're at 2.5 hours now. I'm probably going to be streaming for like another hour and a half as well. And then I'll end stream. That or like once I get to a stopping point, I'll go do an intermission. Probably like once I get to like floor 3 or something. I'll probably like go do an intermission that I can, you know, grab myself a snack. Because, you know, this game can easily make you hungry. Yeah, I'll probably like make myself some mac and cheese and probably like eat that. While, you know, doing an intermission. And I'm gonna get more hardwood too. Actually, I think once I did a little mini boss, I was in level 3, I'll go do my intermission. So I'd like to mention that I won't be able to stream tomorrow because I'll be at physical therapy. And yeah. But on Wednesday, I'll be finishing up the chapter for Patrick's Revenge that we started on last week. And yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, my throat is a little dry. So it is probably it's time for me to eat something. Actually, I'll probably end up running out of space in my inventory before I'm even able to, like, get to the mini-boss. Which honestly, I'm kind of fine with. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And halfway. Alright. Alright. And now we can return. Alright. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright. I am going to go do my intermission so that I can probably make myself something to eat. Like a little snack. And I'll eat that, and then we'll be back. Alright. I have my food. It's nothing like super duper fancy. It's literally just two fucking goldfish bags and a kind bar. So I'm going to go mute myself. And I'll go mute myself and consume. Alright. I have finished eating my food. It's gonna take me some time getting used to the tenderizer. But my main focus is on the stone and wood. That and the stone. The basic wood and stone is what I'm going to be focusing on acquiring. And once I get down to the lower levels, I'll focus on acquiring some of the tough meat. And I have 29 stone and 44 wood. But yeah. Finish the water. And yeah. Also, I have a kitty on my bed. We name this to... Then hide it. Also, I do have a kitty on my bed. She is napping right now. She's doing her little sleepies. Her afternoon nap. Because she is eepy seepy. God dang it, I got poisoned. Heck yo. Heck yo for poisoning my... You. I definitely need to like spend an in-game week just acquiring all the ingredients that I need. I might need to go research what buffs I have. Or like what I can acquire through the brewing. And for anyone wondering why am I using a tenderizer when I'm a Smackerel main, it's pretty simple. The Smackerel is being upgraded to deal more damage. To become stronger. So yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So I have a very high amount of flaming spice, so I can probably like throw that one away. Oop, a wiener. Bonka 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 bonka. That is one tough meat. Get your booties over here. Oh. There we go. And I'm going to acquire more wood as well, along with the stone. I'm not a big fan of the tenderizer. I mean, it does do a good amount of damage, but it's slow. And I'm not a big fan of slow. And there we go. Now let's go see if there's some materials. Usually are. so I'm going to try and acquire as many materials as I can. Especially the stone. Because I only have 3 in the chest. And because of that, I need to acquire more. That and so I can upgrade all of my equipment. So I have 100 of the orichalcum. So I might not need more of it, but I'm going to acquire more just in case. So I have a little over less than half of my inventory left. I only have 18 spaces of inventory remaining. So I'm going to try and acquire all the stone that I can. Oh, hey! One of these bad boys. Mm-hmm. There we go. And a bunch of those have been acquired. 106. And there we go. All right. There we go. And there we go. That's more materials. Restaurant indeed. Hmm. So now I just gotta do a bunch of this. So I believe this is the boss fight. Yes, indeed, the big black chicken. Now we're almost done. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now we just gotta acquire all of this. Mm-hmm. So... Hmm. Oh. Alright. $210. So, I believe we can now return to the restaurant. Ugh. Now we should have enough to upgrade more. But first, I shall put all the meat away. Hmm. Let's do that. I'll put all this in here. So, I don't have a lot of crystal wood left. But for now, we sleep. We do the eat piece. So we're getting close to the end of stream. So I'm going to do a day of opening up the restaurant and doing all of that. And then I'll end stream and probably raid into someone else. But now it is sweet time. So I'm going to upgrade that. Now let's go to Hojicha. Now I'm going to go check my ingredients. I'm going to put away all the crabs. And the fatty meat as well. Along with the tentacles. Put those in there. And now let's open up the restaurant. Hi, Sapoina. And omelet. Carbonara. Yeah. It's gonna start getting dark pretty soon for me. And of course, once I, you know, finish the in-game thing. Once I, you know, have done all of this. There we go. Also, I'm probably going to have to figure out how to, like, do all the... I'll have to figure out how to do, like, the best things to brew. Hot bingsu. Ice kasang. Now Prada with curry. Laksa. And more laksa. Hello, Changer, how are you? We are around the tail end of stream. And I'm probably going to be working on, like, art stuff for, like, my 2.0 after stream, and I take, like, a little break to do my physical therapy exercises. You don't know how you're doing? Well, at least you're doing something. Yeah, you exist indeed. Curry rice. But yeah. Right now, my plans... My brother is home. And yeah. And tomato paste. But do we truly exist? Well, at least within our own world. Like, from our knowledge, we all exist. To some extent. Yeah. Is it when the items arranged in such a way that we call life, or do we live in a simulation? I mean, regardless of that, we still exist, don't we? Yeah. Like, regardless of the circumstances as we know how we came to exist, we still exist. Just regardless. How do we exist? Well, we just exist. It's pretty simple, once you think of it. Like, if we exist, we exist. If we don't, we don't. But as long as we are able to perceive, we exist. Imagine not existing. I mean, existence can be something very fickle. Like, compared to the rest of the world, we are very small in comparison into the rest of the world. Well, the universe as we know it, but we still leave some kind of impact. Like, even if it's just to the people around us. I should become a poet. Well, I am already a writer. So, I guess? Yeah, I am a novelist. Like, at least I'm trying to. In fact, next stream, which is Wednesday, I'll be writing in the story that I'm developing. Which I also plan on turning into a game for a more interactive experience. Yeah. Based. Well. Yeah. You were about to ask. Yeah. But yeah, I am indeed a writer. I write things. Though I haven't really published anything. I've been writing since I was in, like, middle school. Like, I kind of started off with the Google, if you turn your life into a story or game, what type would it be? Probably like a chill genre. Probably like cozy. Or like a simulator. Yeah. Sorry, no pasta carbonara for you. You came in too late. What was I saying though? I don't remember. I forgot. But oh, I think I remember now. I started off like writing with the Google Plus role-playing communities. And eventually I kind of realized my love for writing. Something about starting in middle school on YouTube. No, not YouTube, Google Plus. Back when that existed. Yeah. You got a serious nostalgia attack. Yeah. But anyway, that is going to be the end of stream. So, we are going to be raiding into Tomoe, who is a very chill person. And yeah. Right now he is doing art. Yeah. At least you arrived in time indeed. Yeah, we are going to be raiding into Tomoe, who is doing some art. Yeah. So we are going to raid into him. And when I finish, once my stream ends, I'm probably going to like go do my physical therapy exercises. And then I'll like do some art by myself. Try and finish my model. And yeah. I'll be seeing y'all on Wednesday. Bye y'all!